If you clicked on this video, I'm going to suspect that you want to see how I blow dry my hair and how I get it to look like I literally styled my hair when I really didn't. I just rough dried it with 3 products, just a blow dryer and a wide tooth comb. Don't need anything else. Let's start this video. I've been really careful on how I blow dry my hair. This is just like an everyday rough blow dry. Without getting as minimal damage as possible, I try not to put a lot of heat on my hair. When I get out of the shower, after I wash my hair, I do use either a microfiber towel or I do use like a cotton t-shirt, and I will wrap my hair up and let it kind of just sit and let like a lot of the water from my hair absorb after just washing my hair. Or you could put it in a clip and just let it air dry itself. So like I'll wrap my hair like so and just take the t-shirt. I mean, this probably doesn't look the best, but this t-shirt's a little too big. I don't have enough hair. So after it is somewhat damp like it is now, I take the towel out. I use 3 products, but before I do blow dry my hair, I use 2, and one of them is a leave-in conditioner. The one I'm using today is the BioSilk. This is the Hydrating Therapy Pure Moisture Leave-In. I personally don't like to spray into my hair. I think it's just too much for me, so I personally will spray 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps, and I'll coat my whole hands with it. I know it's a spray, so you could just spray it into your hair, but this is just what I personally do. Again, not an expert. So I'll cover it with my whole hands as if I'm like washing my hands, and I'll take my hair into sections. I think sectioning your hair is like the most important, making sure I get a lot of the ends of my hair, and then any excess I will work my way up, but I don't want my hair to feel too weighed down by product. I just make sure I try to evenly coat it as possible. What I will do before I do blow dry my hair is I will use any type of like heat protectant spray, thermal protectant spray. This is the BioSilk Silk Therapy Thermal Shield. This is a spray protector. Again, doesn't have to be a specific brand or certain hair product. I just find having a leave-in conditioner and a heat protectant spray before I blow dry my hair is just like the best combination for me. Sometimes leave-in conditioners can be acted as a heat protectant. I do both as an added layer, but for this is so watery that I can't just put it into my hand. So I do take it in sections and just spray my hair. I just make sure that I'm getting all of my hair coated as much as possible, and then what I do is at the end I'll run my hands down my hair, make sure that any of the excess of the heat protectant goes through all the hair strands as much as possible. And before I blow dry my hair, I find it's best to try to comb your hair out with like a wide tooth comb, you know, something like this. Maybe not so much this, but a wide tooth comb, maybe like an actual wide tooth comb, but you know what I mean. And you can like part your hair the way you like it parted. For me personally, I mostly will do a middle part. Sometimes it's like an off to the side or not completely in the middle, but I don't mind that because I don't like to part my hair in the exact same area every single day. I just find it puts a lot of tension on the hair in that one area, so I like to just switch it up. So right now it's kind of like off-centered. That's fine. So I did part my hair with a comb, and if I do have to comb my hair up before I blow dry my hair, I obviously will work the ends and then work my way up slowly in sections. You don't want to tug or break any, you know, unnecessary strands off your head when, you know, your hair is still soaking wet or damp. I just use a regular blow dryer. This is from Conair, the Xfinity one. This is pretty old, but it doesn't have to be this one specifically. It's just that I like that it has a diffuser, this type of nozzle on it, because normally a blow dryer you think of this. So I like one that you can attach one of those diffusers on here. I just feel like it's a little bit more intentional of like where that hot air or even the cool air is going in one direction and not just all over the place. I do have other heat styling tools I do use sometimes, but it's not something I'll reach for on an everyday basis. I try to keep that to a minimum, and I personally don't use a brush when I blow dry my hair. I know a lot of people do that when you're doing like a blowout. I try not to do a lot of tension on my hair. My hair right now is technically damp. I think I'm gonna put extra footage in of another day that I'm blow drying my hair a couple weeks ago as an example of, again, how I do my everyday blow dry. So let's get started. So again, I will take the blow dryer, have the diffuser on, and I'm probably gonna mute this because it's gonna be super loud, but hopefully I can have a voiceover of this. But basically I'm gonna work my way from the back to the front, and I'll use the hottest setting first, far away, at least 6 inches away, if not more, depending how long your arms are and how far you can go with that. But I'll work with the hottest setting, I'll work down to a warm setting, and then like the cool setting, and then the cold setting. So I work from like hot to cold. I put it on high. You could put it on low if you like working your way down, and like I work from the back to the front basically. I don't strive for perfection of how my hair styled either, especially on an everyday. You could just blow dry your hair halfway through and let the rest air dry. I personally will just blow dry the whole thing. It's basically what I will do. And like the only other thing, again, doesn't have to be a specific brand. At least for me, I don't care about what kind of hair product it is or where the hair product is from. I just like having something at the end after I finish blow drying my hair, and personally for me, that's gonna either be an oil or a serum. I like a serum. I feel like oils are a little too heavy for my hair. I like the oils before I wash my hair and not after, so I like to go for a serum. I'm gonna put up a couple other examples that I do use, but for right now, this personally is more of an oil, but if I use it in small amounts, it's still doable to use. I'm personally using the Gold series. This is the Intense Hydrating Oil by Pantene. This has infused with argan oil, and this is for all hair types, but I will take like a little bit depending. Like if I was using a serum, I take 4 drops of it, or like 2 to 3. This I only need like half a pump, so I'll take it onto my hand, and I really only need that much. Probably can't see, but half a pump, and I will rub this into my hands to make sure it's almost like I'm washing my hands, because if I get it in all different directions, I use my hands to comb it through my hair. It's gonna be coated as evenly as possible, especially when I'm sectioning it off. I'll start on one side and slowly go through the ends of my hair very lightly, and then I'll get the underneath, and then I will get like the top of my hair, because I will only use the excess of the oil or the serum at the top of my hair, because you don't want it to get super greasy right after you literally just washed your hair. So this is just what helps me keep my hair protected and just feels a lot nicer afterwards. And it looks like I straightened my hair, but I literally didn't do it. A lot of people will use a round brush when they're either trying to do a blowout, blow dry their hair. They're using the curlers you put in after you just blow dried your hair. Or if I had longer hair, it might be a little bit more effective, but I don't think I mentioned this. But the reason I blow dry my hair almost in like a rough blow dry is because I like to blow dry my hair in every which direction basically to get the most amount of volume as possible, because I don't feel like I have a lot of hair. My hair isn't super dense. It gives it a little bit more definition and volume for me, so I keep it far back as far as possible so it's not super hot on my hair when I'm blow drying, but also still have a little bit of volume and not feel like it's super flat to my head. This is literally the exact same type of method I will do every single week. Depending on the hair products, I might change those out because I kind of like to rotate them. It will be a leave-in conditioner for sure, and then I will use a heat protectant. I know leave-in conditioners can usually be used as, you know, heat protectants. My hair is super fragile after everything that's gone through. Again, I will link it down below, my backstory on what happened to my hair and why I had to cut it all off. I will use both of those, then I'll blow dry it, and then I'll finish off with either a serum or an oil, and it's really helped keep my hair really super healthy. Again, it also helps that my hair is a blunt cut, so there's not a lot of styling that goes into it. I know that really can be different for a lot of people, the way their hair is, what kind of hair they have. If they have different layers in their hair, they might have to go through multiple steps or a more in-depth routine than I do, or maybe they don't even have to do all this. I don't know, but this is just personally what I do. I like it. I think it looks good. Here's just a close-up. You know, there is still a little bit of wave to my hair, but I'm okay with that. I don't need it to be like perfect, especially with this hair growth journey. I'm trying to leave it alone. But yeah, my everyday way of blow drying my hair. Thank you so much for watching this video and being here to see the journey of my hair looking like a wet rat, and then coming into this transformation of looking less wet rat-like. I don't know. Yeah, tell me how you blow dry your hair. Do you blow dry your hair? Do you air dry your hair? Is it not something you really think about, or do you have like a different styling method routine? It's just what's helped my hair. My hair has been as healthy as ever, so that's my testimony. That's my reasoning of why I think this method works, at least for my type of hair. I know it's different for everyone, but yeah. Anyways, but I just want to say I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.